Roblox here, and we are back in New Haven County, and someone just left the call. We are joined by Wisdom Operations and Tay Leo Bell, if he's still here. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Okay, I guess he left because he's not saying hello. We're also joined by Lidivo, also known as Chase212999. He's in that green, what's it called? Chariot, maybe? No. What is it called? Is it a chariot?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yes, a chariot.
Call it.
Green chariot. As I said, we're back in New Haven County. It seems like you guys like the New Haven County content. I'm trying to keep my commentary not boring. That's why I'm joined with other people in most of my videos, because I just don't like talking to myself because my commentary is bad. Anyways, besides the boring commentary that I produce, how are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I am very good. You are going very slow back there. What's the problem?
I hit a lag spike and ran into you.
Your computer's trash.
No, it ain't.
God, that sun is bright. So I plan to do more live streams in the future. And also, I fixed my LETI certification issues. I'm going to go ahead and explain that problem. So basically, I was in Class 8. I graduated Class 8 of LETI. And basically, like a few weeks ago, I noticed that my LETI certification was removed. And there was no record of me having it or getting it taken away, so that was an issue. Luckily, I had evidence of me patrolling as an LEO in Mayflower along with me at my graduation, which I provided to LETI staff, and I got my certification back on the database. So that's all fixed. I'm all good now, and I am ready to apply for an LEO department. So if you want to leave me suggestions on what department I should apply for, I think I'm going to go for Sheriff's Office, but you guys can go ahead and leave me some comments or suggestions on which LEO department I should go to. I will take those suggestions into consideration, and if your suggestion isn't taken, I don't want you to get offended. I just yeah. So basically, I've been in every single department except MSP, National Guard, and transit. But I don't really plan to apply for transit or MSP, possibly MSP in the future, maybe transfer, but that is in the future. So yeah. Well, speaking of my department, what department should I choose for, Wisdom? You're the first suggestion.
I would go for Sheriff's Office, personally.
And why is that?
Well, for starters, you have a lot more experience if you join that department.
Well, I'm here now.
They teach you a lot of more stuff.
Oh, Tay is here. Say hello, Tay. You weren't able to say hello in the intro.
Yeah, you are right. I had something to do.
Yeah. Well, you're here now. You can go ahead and say hello.
Well, hello, everyone.
If Lidivo would be able to talk, he would say hello. If you want Lidivo, you could say hello in Roblox chat. Old school style.
It is very unfortunate that he cannot speak.
Yeah. It's like red all over again. He has a mic. I don't think he just likes talking.
Probably. However, that's his decision.
Yeah.
Which is very respected around here.
We don't make fun of people here, because we have family-friendly content all the time.
Family.
Yes, family-friendly. What did he say? Pull up. I just need to get comfortable with everyone. He just needs to get comfortable with everyone. Wisdom. Okay, I thought you pulled off. I don't know what we should do. Should we just stick around, drive around, do something? What are our goals here? What do we do? Well, we can go ahead and make a U-turn at the lighthouse. We could just check out the lighthouse and stuff, look around over there, and then we can turn around and head to Volt.
Alright.
Yeah. So, if you guys were curious, my first LEO department that I joined was the sheriff's office. That was back a while before like any of the lander updates and stuff
I have
started
a
happening.
question for
Yes.
you.
Yes.
How was it back in the sheriff's office
Well,
for your
honestly,
experience?
for my experience, it was actually really good. Like, I actually made it up to deputy first class. That was when I was there with my friend Nico. He was a lieutenant, and we patrolled a lot together. And I guess I showed him a lot of my improvement and my skills. So he recommended me for promotion. And I guess the sheriff actually accepted it because he saw my progress as well. Which is really good, Ladivo. You are on recording, so I would not suggest you to be holding that out right now. As you can see, I have a Delino Defender on my right hip. Reason is for self-defense because we get shot at a lot. In one of the takes of this video, yes, we have multiple takes. We actually got shot at, which is why we have these self-defense weapons. Anyways, back to the sheriff's office question. It was actually really good. Ladivo, really?
Is there anything that you would do over again?
Well, honestly, I would redo my trainings over again because, like, the curriculum of LETI has changed so much since Class 8 to where I really just want to do, like, Sheriff's Office training again, like, my bailiff
To
training.
get the feel of everything?
Yeah, to just, like, be comfortable with everything once again. Because I haven't been in an LEO department since PPD. So, yeah. And as an SO, I felt more free to do a lot of, like, I had a lot of choice over where I wanted to patrol, which is, like, really good because if someone goes up to me and is like, oh, I got shot in Lander and I'm a Plymouth police officer, I can't really do anything about that, but ask another, Plymouth police, or not Plymouth police, like a Lander police to join, or, like, someone who has more jurisdiction to join and take care of that for me, because at that point I feel like completely useless to help those people, which is
Right.
like a problem, which is
Right.
why I think MSP and sheriff's office are the way to go, because of like the amount of freedom they have jurisdiction wise. But all of the LEO departments, they are really professional and they know how to handle things. I don't really see a problem in that. Like, the only issue I have is like jurisdiction and stuff, which is why I really want to go for sheriff's office or state police. We can go ahead and pull up. Right
Looks
here.
like we kind of turned this into
I
a
gotta
little
guess.
Q&A here.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a question regarding your time here in Mayflower. What would you say about department leaders, about their performance? Would you say they are good? Would you say they're bad? What are your thoughts?
Well, I believe, well, my first department, that's when, I think Exium, he was the sheriff of the sheriff's office. He was the acting sheriff, actually, because the sheriff was out. And, his performance was actually really good, because the sheriff's office was really, like, professional, and that was, like, the department everyone wanted to apply for because of how good it was. To where I think they wanted to increase the budget limit, which now I think it's like around like 125 or something like that.
Was there anything that you wanted him to work on and improve during his time as the sheriff?
Well, honestly, I think he actually went like to like a criminal during his time in Mayflower. I honestly don't think that was setting a good example for the sheriff's office. Like I said, I don't really know about all this stuff that I've been hearing about people. I'm just saying, like, if he did do that, it wouldn't have given a good, like, face of the sheriff's office, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah. And my second department was Lander Police Department, and I'm pretty sure that's when Time Shep was the chief of police. I didn't really get to know him that well. like I did with ZM and Tactical Hawk. I didn't really get to know him, so I can't really rate him on his performance. Um, to PPD, I think that's when Robro American or whatever his name was chief of police. He was actually a very good chief of police. He was professional. He did all of his duties correct. He corrected any issues in the department like very quickly. In my eyes, he was a very good chief of police, and I think that is a bad person. So let's go. He's wearing like a vest, I think. Let me see.
One of the questions I can want
He's
to
BA.
ask
Let's go.
is, if you were to lead one of these departments, what would you change about how they operate?
Well, Lander Police, there's a lot of jokes about them dealing, like, police-grade weapons. The reason is because, like, a lot of people in Lander Police deal, like, police-grade firearms and tools. This is due to Aspiring Called and Rose McDougal, I'm pretty sure, or, like, I forgot his or her name. But they were YouTubers, New Haven County YouTubers, who got investigated, for dealing police-grade weapons, and it turns out they did. So Aspiring Call deleted a lot of his Lander Police videos to avoid getting like caught. Not Lander Police videos, like New Haven County videos in general, to avoid being caught. Or
So
to
pretty much destruction of evidence, which made his entire case worse, correct?
Yes, correct. Which in turn got him blacklisted from LATI and stuff like that. But back to the leading LPD question. I would choose Lander Police, specifically because so I can fix the face of the department, because right now they're not really given a good rep officer-wise because of that entire dealing. That's the dude that shot us before. The dealing situation there. I honestly don't agree with any jokes of them dealing, because that's honestly like a serious thing. We lose a lot of officers to dealing,
Right.
which is like an actual issue that needs to be addressed. And yeah, that's really one thing that I would try and like fix and destroy, is like the whole face of LPD, which is dealing weapons. Like, I see a lot of other department officials, like, making fun of Lander Police and Plymouth Police for their low budget, and just, like, Lander Police in general for their reputation of dealing weapons. And everything I'm saying is, like, comes from the heart. So I hope no one that's watching, like, any department officials or Mayflower officials feel offended by this. I'm just being honest, you know.
In which honesty is key to
Yeah.
everything that happens.
Yes. So, Wisdom, you've wanted to become an LEO, correct?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you failed your LETI once.
Shut up.
Anyways, if you were to pass LETI, what would your goals be for like future,
That's
like
that's
department
a great
wise?
question.
I would probably join the sheriff's office, get as high of a rank as I possibly could, and then transfer to MSP and join National Guard.
So basically, what you're saying is, you your goals are to complete LETI with passing, and joining the sheriff's office, getting accepted, and working up the rank structure to maybe lieutenant, possibly. And while you're a lieutenant there for maybe a few years, like 2 or 3 years maybe,
Yeah.
maybe less, you would eventually like resign from your position there and transfer to MSP.
Yeah.
And then join the National Guard. So but you'll have a long ways to go, because abandoning the sheriff's office really early when working
yeah.
up their rank structure isn't really the way to go, in my opinion. So I think like taking a long time in the sheriff's office really give you the good experience and skills necessary to taking on like MSP, because they are a really good department too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see how high I could get,
Yeah.
because I'm sure with
Well,
more
you still
time-
have that chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have plenty of chances. So when the next class opens, you will apply.
Yep.
So you will apply and try not to do handwritten notes like on paper.
Yeah.
Paper.
And do make sure that you actually study and not joke around too much.
Yeah, I actually studied while I was in LETI, and that's how I passed Class 8 first try. I'm telling you, if the viewers, if you are wanting to have a career in Mayflower and it requires LETI, you really need to focus and listen to what the instructors tell you, because it's really critical and important information that you need to know while wanting to have a career in Mayflower, because it's honestly everything they say is important.
Yeah.
That's honestly how I passed LETI, is because I listened to my instructors, I took notes, like all the notes. There was a lot of notes involved, and they actually really do help you. Like if you don't take notes, you're not going to get anywhere. Like not taking notes is like not doing homework in class. Like you have the choice to not do homework in like school, but it's just
It will
gonna
cost
cost
you.
you. Yeah, it will cost you. Don't copy me.
Another tip I would like to give is if you think that you shouldn't put it down anyways. Don't just decide not to. Put
Exactly.
it down even if it
Like-
can catch up to you.
Just like, I wouldn't say use your best judgment, but I would say use your best judgment, because if you use your best judgment can be two things. Like you could use your best judgment like not to write that down, or use that your best judgment to write it down. So
Write down what you feel is important to you.
yeah, which I say is literally everything they tell you.
What I would also do is take video and handwritten notes, or after you exit the class, after your first phase, go back to the video and then write it down, just to enforce your memory with the notes.
So what I did with notes is I did both recording and
Yeah.
like a notepad.
Mhm.
So if like anything in the recording like got cut out or something, I could just basically fill it in with like the notes and be like, hey, this is how this worked. And I honestly would watch and watch and watch the videos to like get it stuck in my head, the curriculum, so I can pass my exams. It's exactly like school. And a lot of people are serious about this. Reason is because it'll actually help you in the real world, like how it would actually be, which is really important. Like if you actually want to get a career like this in real life, this is actually pretty similar to real life. Yeah, this is a video game. Like people will honestly say, calm down, this is just a Lego game, but yet it's a Lego game that helps you in the real world, like actually accomplish something.
Thing is, people use the Lego game as an excuse to slack, and it's used quite a lot.
It actually is.
I see it many times, and it's annoying when it's pointed out, yet if you want to simulate something, you do it the way that it's meant to be.
Yeah.
You don't just do whatever you want because you're in a game. You're
Maybe
trying
that's
to go
shot.
for something that everyone has a similar interest in,
Mhm.
not to joke around.
So you run a Marine Corps or a Navy?
Well, I'm trying to get it working, but there is a lot of things I have to prepare still.
Yeah. Well, with your experience in like military, you probably see that a lot. Like this is a Lego game, or like calm down, it's just a game.
I do, yes, I see it actually a lot.
So what's
it's
your
quite
honest
frequent.
opinion about that, like as a whole, like slacking off, professional standards, things like that?
Well, when the people decide to act like that, it makes me wonder where everything is going to be headed within the next couple months or up to a year or even more. And it's not a bad community, but when you have certain people that act that way, it makes it unenjoyable.
Mhm.
And I've been a couple of them, and some of them seem okay at first, and then you get a couple of people who are a little bit over the top,
Mhm. Well,
and it ruins the fun when everyone's like that.
yeah.
It really does.
Anyways, that's that's actually questions that may help any viewers that really want to get a job in or a career in Mayflower that has to do with LATI. Me talking about this and Draco talking about this and Wisdom talking about it, may help you. I'm not saying it like will, but it can. Like if you
There's
listen to
still
what I say,
possibilities.
yeah, there's a possibility. Do you have any other questions about my Mayflower career?
Not necessarily.
Alright, so we can get back to the game, Wisdom. I am currently at like the sheriff's office headquarters, the new sheriff's office building.
Alright, I'll head that way.
Alright, there's one sheriff's office online, or excuse me, one sheriff's deputy. um but I kind of like the commentary we did there, like question and answer.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
If
I,
if the viewers don't enjoy that, obviously we'll try to cut down on like the like professional talk and maybe like quote boring talk. But if they do enjoy
well,
it, we will make sure to do it a lot. Not like a lot, but like
not overdo it.
yeah,
Pretty much is what you're
to the
trying to
point
get
where
to.
someone can get it in their head and like actually like hear it and like use it.
The goal is to learn something valuable. That's the thing we are aiming for.
Hmm.
Also, not to make things sound bad, we aren't trying to make it to where every situation you have to be professional. Yes, there are times that you can have fun and do things, but keep it on a certain level.
Yeah, there's a time and place for everything. YouTube is a platform to where we can actually speak from the heart and actually help the viewers. It's also a platform where we can have fun, make jokes, and stuff like that. This video is like a mix of jokes and fun and video games, and also professionalism, talking from the heart, and like actually like just being in depth with the conversation. I am at the hospital now. Now passing the hospital.
And by the way, if you hear mask, I am working.
Yeah, what are you working on?
Well, I'm working on and I'm taking the actual naval logo and I am changing it to a like a black and a dark olive color.
Hmm. Hey, there's
Looks
a bus
really
and
nice.
lander.
Oh yeah, I'd also like to mention about the border patrol. We're making a new map. Nino probably knows more about that.
Yeah, I do run development here, and there's shots fired over there. I'm gonna go check it out.
By the way, there are things we do have to discuss about the border patrol after this is over.
Oh shoot, there's shots fired in lander. I need help.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm about to enter city limits. Alright, I just entered city limits. Where are you?
I'm at the construction site.
Alright. Okay, crap, that was a bad idea. Oh, I hear shots.
Yeah, LPD's on scene.
Oh.
You do get what I'm
My
noting,
view.
Wisdom.
No! My car. My car just exploded. Oh my god. I just glitched myself into LPD's vehicle.
Oh, crap. I'm right in the line of fire.
Oh shoot. Alright.
Uh,
Am I legally allowed to take fire on this dude? Because I'm at 91% health.
I mean, the guy
Well,
right.
if you are threatened with a firearm, then you are legally able to defend
Actually,
yourself.
technically, I wouldn't do it because I've done that before and I got arrested.
Well, then that's technically false incrimination
Yeah,
because
but
you are in defense. And if you
Yeah.
have
The
some
dude
sort of
did shoot at
evidence,
me though.
I got shot. Police were right next to me,
Go back,
and
go back,
they
go back, go
arrested
back.
me for
He's coming over here.
discharging a firearm within city limits, which makes me kind of mad.
well, it depends on the intention.
Oh crap!
Oh, LPD just died. Go back, go
Oh,
back, go back, go back.
oh, oh! What is that guy doing?
Get
Oh,
me
they're
in the
picking
vehicle.
up the. Oh, they just picked up his weapons.
Oh shoot.
Oh, it's unlocked.
So much clicking I have to do.
Dude, I forgot to buy a gun. Crap.
Alright. If they come over here, I'm gonna open fire. Especially if they start
course.
opening fire on us. He better not
Alright,
move.
let's go, let's go. Let's try to go to the firearms which is right here. I'll get a gun.
I don't want this transit. They're shooting at the transit, dude.
And I will be back
over
in
here, buddy.
just a moment.
Get him, get him, get him. Oh, LPD's coming right here.
Alright.
And sheriff. Or it's a sheriff, it's a sheriff.
I'm not gonna open fire.
Run.
Where'd he go?
No, he went around to the right. He's shooting at him right now, I think.
Yeah, let's go see. Did he die? No, he didn't. Oh, it's a girl.
Oh, is it my name is Cass?
Believe so.
Hold on, I'm buying a gun. I think she like
Oh,
killed
shoot.
them or something.
And I have returned.
Yeah, I'm getting shot at.
Welcome back. Hold on, I'm about to get a gun. Oh, transit guy's back with the bus.
Alright, she says. Alright, I'll try not to die, ma'am.
Alright, I got my gun. I could probably use a little bit more rounds, but whatever. Oh, I still hear shots. Is
I'm
everything
firing, I'm
good
firing,
over
I'm
there?
opening fire, I'm opening fire. No! LPD died. Alright, I'm going around the back.
Oh, I
Oh,
think I'm like
shoot.
right. Oh god. Oh, SO's right here. I'm with the girl.
Oh,
Oh,
and he killed me.
oh,
Well, that's
going up
awesome.
with the girl.
That is
Oh.
beautiful.
Oh,
Oh, she said not to die, and I died. That's awesome. I
oh.
love that.
We got them low. Me and the girl did.
Well, since I died, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. I hope you guys all enjoyed that New Haven County video. If this video gets good ratings, we will do this in the future. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.